On day 7, we were in the Mivat area. Dimmerborger was formed in an eruption that occurred in the area 2,300 years ago. As lava flowed across the area, it passed over a lake, causing it to boil. This both quickened the cooling of the lava and caused pillars of steam to shatter parts of it. After it solidified, the Dimmerborger area became defined by large stacks of rocks and many caves and caverns, caused by the bubbles of intense steam. In Icelandic culture, lava caves are allegedly the homes of trolls. The most famous of these was the half-troll, half-ogre Grýla and her gigantic pet cat that would eat children over the Christmas period if they didn't have new clothes. This encourages the kids to finish their weaving, knitting, and sewing chores before the season set in. Wow, nice Christmas story. Grýla had 13 sons who lived in Dimmerborger and are now known as the Yule Lads. On the 13 days before Christmas, these trolls come out one by one to terrorize Icelanders. Sheep cold clod, for example, would harass livestock. Skýrgabur would steal and lick the house's supply of yogurt-like skyr, and window peeper would stare into houses looking for things to burgle. Like many frightening Icelandic stories, the Yule Lads were most likely created to keep children from going out into the cold Icelandic winter nights. Dimmerborger recently saw a surge in popularity as it was featured in the HBO Game of Thrones series. Difos is Europe's most powerful waterfall. It has an average water flow of 6,186 cubic feet per second. It's 330 feet wide and plummets 150 feet down into its canyon. Nanafield is a geothermal area not far from Lake Mivat. Features include colorful sulfurous mud springs, steam vents, cracked mud, and fumaroles. When you stand on the viewing platform overlooking this barren land, you can understand why NASA used this place to train some of its astronauts. At the depth of 1,000 meters, the temperature is above 200 degrees centigrade here, and water that flows below the ground is quickly heated and comes back up to the surface transformed into steam. The fumarole gas contains sulfur dioxide that causes the characteristic rotten egg smell. Grjótagil's known history begins in the early 18th century, where it was known to be the home of the outlaw John Markusson. Throughout Iceland's history, the icy, jagged rocks, total darkness, and reputation for trolls meant that law-abiding folks avoided Iceland's lava caves. They were thus the perfect spots for bandits who had been ostracized from Iceland society by the parliament. The cave was used by locals as a hot spring in the decades until the 1970s, when Iceland's unpredictable geothermal forces prevented them from doing so. From 1975 to 1984, the Kafla volcanic system erupted 9 times, making the water in the caves boiling hot and unusable. After 1984, the temperature has slowly cooled, but has been known to rapidly heat up again. The lava cave and hot springs have such an ethereal, otherworldly beauty that they have attracted many Hollywood producers. HMO Game of Thrones even shot one of the season's most iconic love scenes here.